Hey guys, I'm Nihilism and welcome back to King Aegon's War of Conquest. In the last episode, we had to deal with a little more peacetime, but in a little more important news, the Lannisters took over the wall. So the King Beyond the Wall is invading the Night's Watch right now, and a really weird scenario happened, which is the Lord Commander died in battle, and they elected Lauren for whatever reason, because he's a proven traitor and also a Lannister, but they elected him as the new Lord Commander. He got captured by the King Beyond the Wall, and instead of the King Beyond the Wall ending the war there, apparently Lauren became a deserter and a turncloak. I guess. So his son was automatically made the new Lord. Not even Lord Commander, it's just Lord. He inherited it because his father, deserted or whatever. And so he's now Lord of the Night's Watch, including Casterly Rock. I don't know if that's going to fix itself when this war is over. I hope so. If not, I might have to declare a war on them or something. I don't know. But yeah, we're in this situation now. Oh, also, my daughter had a dragon. Not as, a birth or anything, but she hatched a dragon. Dragox. So, more dragons in the world. Good. Your Grace, I've been attending to the wounds of the men at your behest. They seem to be much happier now, hearing that their lord would offer their own maester to aid his men. Maesters are most useful. So we've arrived in the first forest. Just quickly assault it. Your Grace, we've taken First Hill, but King Tormund Green Chief is not here. However, his wife is. Queen Halda the Shadowmeat. We'll take her into the dungeons. During the siege of First Forest, the enemy Beyond the Wall fleet. They have a fleet? Led by King Tormund's flagship Forthright, did battle... Well, it's not there anymore because I destroyed it. Did battle with our fleet. Our forces prevailed in this great sea battle, sinking many enemy ships, including the Forthright. Great victory. So we've taken First Forest. Doesn't have any supply limits, so we'll have to fall back to Eastwatch to try to restock our men. And then we can probably go out and assault some more. Did the taking of the Queen do anything? Nothing at all. Okay. But occupation, it did count for a lot. 34%. So we'll go right to Forktop with these men who should be in fine supply right now. And they'll just assault it. You go to Castle Black, and then from Castle Black to White Tree, so that you keep a good supply limit. My Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, Lionel Hightower, has died of cancer at age 56. Sad day for the realm. Now we could pit Sir Tyget, but he also has cancer and gonorrhea, so he's not really that healthy to be a Lord Commander, is he? Lucimore Ironwood, who serves with my son, is a very apt choice for Lord Commander. He's honorable, celibate, brave, skilled fighter. We could give it to Gerald the White Lion, although I don't really want to. I mean, he's 52. Look at his combat skill. Gedry is my friend, but he's getting up there in age. I think this is what I'll do. I'll elect Gedry Lord Commander, and then when he dies, which I expect will be soon, Ironwood will be his successor, because he looks great. Ironwood does. I don't really trust Lucian to keep to his vows as a hedonist, but he is a good fighter. And Oswald Wainwood looks like a very solid knight. So yeah, Gedry Southmere, you'll be the new Lord Commander. Congrats. And I will appoint you to the council as advisor. Bring me knights from powerful houses, so that there's Sir Morgan Flowers, a bastard of the Lord of Middlebury. He's a skilled fighter, honorable. Sir Mark Manderley of the North, who is in the Citadel right now, so I'm not going to pick him, as he's learning the ways of the Maester. Sir Lewis Liddon, who's a decent fighter. Surely there must be someone better. I'll wait for the next event to pop up before I start doing my manual search. Your Septon Septinelius of Remembrance, the Wicked, has been discovered charging money for various religious favors, putting the gold in his own pocket. Shocking that the Septon nicknamed the Wicked is actually stealing money from the people. Intolerable, of course. I can imprison him. I'm just gonna leave him. I mean, he's just not gonna have a place on the council. I'll get a new Septon. Septon Daemon. Good. I also need a new Hand of the King before I forget, which I should probably appoint now since I have all the realm under me. Benjen Hardy is decent stewardship, so he's good at stewardship, but he's not good at diplomacy. Robin Darklin, the Dark Robin, might be a better choice, actually, because he's got a decent balance there. Him or really the Master of Fleabottom, I think. So I'll give it to Dark Robin. He'll be the new Hand of the King. What is he, like the 6th hand who served Aegon? I mean, we had Ori's for a little bit, but never when the realm was actually together was Ori's Hand of the King. Go to the Gorge. Bring me the greatest... Wait, no. The knights I can trust most. Let's have a look at these. Sir Manfred. Why can I trust him? He's a random Stormlander knight who is brave, strong, and a skilled fighter. Or I could pick my son Vakar, but he's in the Citadel. He's got another link. We've read the lead one, right? Castles and Architecture. Bronze is Astronomy. Silver is Medicine. We knew about that. Red Gold was Law, yeah, so we knew all these four. So his new one is Platinum. Link from the Citadel, signifying the holder has acquired enough knowledge of languages. So he's got a couple. What was it? The other guy had like 15 or something. So he's getting there. So none of these men. Might just do a little manual search. Ruler, no. And we'll do great houses. Why not? Galadon Mertens. That's a solid choice. He's a good commander, a good fighter. I think we can find someone better, though. Here's Sir Ryman Shett, who's a pretty good fighter and brave. You love to see it, them being brave. Aaron Uller. He's in the Night's Watch, I forgot. He serves in the Castle of Sentinel Stand as a ranger. Should hope so. He's a pretty good sword. Wendell Keith. Baldric Swigert's giant, but a craven. Harwin Vance. A little young, but good stuff there. Jonah Nayland. Should we go with Sir Jonah Nayland? No, he's in the Maesters as well. Damn it. Hightower, Frey. Also in the Citadel. Why are there so many in the Citadel? Ryman Shett, I suppose. We'll try to appoint him. Sir Ryman? I'm sorry, Your Grace, he says, but someday I'll hold lands of my own. My house needs me more than the realm. That is true. His sister would inherit if not him. Although she's still not married, so your house would probably be fine. Edwil of the Dragon Gate. He is ugly, but a skilled fighter and brave. Why not? Does he want it? Ah, I'd be the highest honor to serve in your Kingsguard. So we have Sir Edwil of the Dragon Gate now. A lowborn man appointed to the Kingsguard. Edwil's father's proud. He's the commander of the Dragon Gate. Ooh. Salt that. Good. Go to Castle Black. Travel around. Then around to First Forest. And through there to Hardhome. Gotta be very methodical, so as we don't lose all our men here. Gorge is ours. This offers no supply limit. Go to Shadow Tower. Have we not won any battles? I don't think any of them counted because they've only started counting since Lauren left. Oh no, there's Lauren. He just lost a big battle. The one where he was captured in. Your Grace, I've collected ample tax revenue in King's Landing. This money should reach you together with this letter. Excellent news. Good news indeed. Lord Randall sent me a very skillfully written letter to explain his ardent wish to maintain a good relationship between two honorable rulers such as we are. Sounds reasonable. It does. Sounds reasonable. I have no quarrel with the Lord of Crabshore. So we'll get there, we'll beat them in battle, and then we'll go to Hardhome. Should be a fairly quick assault, too. Ooh, there's someone who needs a marriage. Have a look at that. Ah, my daughter Velena is old enough to marry now. Let's do it. Let's arrange it. Does the North have any ships? Barely. Well, she's accepted, so that's good. Garland Gardner married my daughter. And I suppose we can host a wedding feast? Yeah, we can. Good. Yeah, we'll do it. I've given the orders for a grand ceremony and feast to be hosted in King's Landing in honor of Garland Gardner and Valenna Targaryen's wedding. Let the preparations begin. Truly. Now, he wants to be a warrior, so I suppose for the next 3 months or 4 months while he's there, I'll let him train with a good warrior. How about Visenya? You know, why not? Visenya can teach him some of the ways of the sword. Valenna's Rhaenys' daughter, though. I've given the orders of the for the grand ceremony. I've read this, and all my vessels will be there. I have already read that. Commanders. It's Gedry, right? Who we're missing. Yeah, Gedry Southmere. Best part about holding a wedding is organizing the whole event. I'll spend lavishly to show our house's power. Yes, I will. Hereby invite you to the upcoming wedding in the night of... No, not in Night Valleys. The upcoming wedding in Night Valleys will be an event all seek attend, even foreign guests. One such Valyrian man named Darano Panemion wishes to partake in festivities. He says he is on a tour of foreign lands and wishes to sample a high Valyrian wedding. Yes, I shall give you pride, your place of pride. That one. But it's, again, just to clarify, the wedding is not taking place in Night Valleys. Please don't show up there, guys. You're going to be in the wrong place. I'll not be able to attend. They're all saying they won't be able to attend. Ooh, do you engage them? I think that might be enough to win the war. There you go, a victory. Now where's he going? 10 to the 3rd moon, 24th. Okay, yeah, we'll just try to fight these 500 men. We have lost so many to attrition, though. More than half our men. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Princess Valenna's gown is splendid, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome to the wedding, my friends. The Battle of Giant Hold was a victory, and we've captured Goron Red Tree. A random night. Now, Valenna Targaryen and Garland Gardner stand before the gods to take up a holy vow of marriage. The great lords and ladies of the Iron Throne look on as he drapes the arms of House Gardner around the bride to finally seal their marriage. And now for the feast. Oh, we did win. Okay, everyone fall back. I guess we'll just execute Red Tree, won't we? I mean, he's just a wildling. Just a dumb wildling who wants rights. His son actually has a shadow cat. Lord Reynold greeted us warmly to the wedding. Why is he greeting us? It's our wedding. What? Wait, am I hosting a wedding and at the same time visiting the wedding of his eldest son? Cancel this. I'm doing mine now. Greeted us warmly to the wedding. Cider was served and the most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. The ceremony between Sir Arius and Cynthia. The grand feast shall be held upon the morrow. Thank you for having us. No, we're doing a wedding right now, Aegon. You can't be there. Oh, God. Now Cynthia Vance and Ellis Westerling stand before the gods, take up a holy vow of marriage. The great lords and ladies of the crag look on as he drapes the arms of House Westerling around the bride to finally seal their marriage. Now for the feast. Feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Garland and Valenna, see, we're in both of them. Stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone, a fine tradition. I'm sure the same event will pop up, but for the lovely couple in the crag, real soon. The morning after the wedding feast has come, and all the lords... Oh, she's pregnant again. Good. All the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agree it was a fine celebration, and many predict that the newlyweds shall be most content. I had great fun, and so did everyone else. Indeed. So the invasion of the Night's Watch has failed, and now I can only hope that'll be enough to sort things out. Oh, he's actually taken the black. Wait. No. Casterly Rock is now just a part of the wall. It's the command of Casterly Rock. Can I revoke that from you? There must be a way to declare a war over Casterly Rock. I mean, surely. Davin Lannister has just taken the black so that he can remain Lord Commander, I guess. I guess what we're saying is he came over north after hearing of his father's capture and started leading the men because he was inspirational and had more men. And so they were just like, yeah, give him command of the Night's Watch's men. And then eventually, after the war was done, he volunteered to take the black to become Lord Commander. As long as they would let him become Lord Commander, he volunteered to take the black. And he brought in Casterly Rock with him since he was their lord. Completely unlawfully, I will add, because that should pass to your son. He's not the heir. Oh no, the Night's Watch is primogeniture now. It's broken. He broke the Night's Watch. He's made it a primogeniture title. Oh, that's hideous. I can't even declare war on him. So be it. The command of Casterly Rock. The Night's Watch just grows stronger and stronger. Will he have to take the black too? He's actually named a commander for Casterly Rock. Commander Morgan Keith. I mean, I think it's kind of cool, actually. The fact that they have a way southernmost command point. We'll just say that Casterly Rock was gifted to the Night's Watch because of Devon coming and essentially laying away all Lannister claims to the west. And now it serves as the main hub to talk to the south. You know, while the Night's Watch, the wall is very close to the north and they can engage with the Starks, they'd have to send recruiters way down south. So that's what Casterly Rock is for now. It's a command point where men of the Night's Watch can engage with the southern lords, I suppose, to get more men for the wall. Although it's very strongly manned for a post like that. I mean, 5,000 men. Maybe if the White Walkers come from the Sunset Sea, you'll be there. Randall has shown time and time again that he wishes to be my friend. After so many shows of courteous behavior, I find myself increasingly obligated to return the favor. Oh, so the little thing he had before is him trying to befriend me. I just wish you would stop. No, thank you, Lord Lips. Don't take kindly to that. Expand, improve the fortifications first, and then, I'm gonna hold on the gold a bit. He's had a second son, which he's named after me, Prince Aegon Targaryen. Very, very cool. He's named after me, and then you have Valerion, who, I don't know if there's ever been a Valerion before that. I know it's just one of the random High Valyrian names you can have, if you randomize and whatnot. But has there actually been a Targaryen lord? Just have a look real quick. It would appear not, so he'll be Valerion the First of Dragonstone. Recently, I've noticed a pitiful state of my daughter, Princess Amela. I've just been informed that the cause of her aches and fatigue is a case of the flu. So, following her giving birth to a second son, she's gotten the flu. It's not great. Valerion's 7 already. Diligent, rowdy, lunatic. You might need a daughter soon to marry him too. No pressure. Osmond Stokeworth died in an accident. An accident. Okay. Jonathor has inherited. Make you High Almoner. Since he is a High Lord, we might as well. We need a new King's Justice. How about Baldric? Gatry. Everybody lies, and courtiers in King's Landing are no exception. One of them dared to speak up and tell me I'm too cynical and not everybody lies. Then I knew they all lied. Great job. Great job, Aegon. Great deduction. After Lord Robin told me not everybody lies, I almost started laughing. I told him that if he could prove that, I would start believing in mankind again. Oh god, Aegon. Aegon's gone emo. It could happen, right? What, that he believes in mankind? Maybe. Oh, it worked! Aegon believes in mankind. He no longer has cynical. Okay. Your Grace, despite my best efforts to try and improve your wrongly tarnished reputation, it seems your standing in the realm has lessened. The ravens I sent were merely greeted with scorn and skepticism, whilst the nobles I met did not believe the explanations I provided for your just actions, so she's tarnished my reputation now. It's not good. 'Tis hard to feel proud when one has nothing to be proud of. So Aegon's becoming a very different man in his late years. He's no longer proud. Why should I be proud of myself? And he's no longer cynical. He's still an amazing fighter at 57. My son's almost 30. She's beaten the flu, which is great, because she's probably the best of my kids. And she turned out real well, and she's the only one who has a dragon, Aegon, who wants to tame one, and has a dragon egg. Wink, wink. This guy just doesn't take a clue. During a visit to King's Landing, Lord Alistair of Bramsford and his entourage were accosted by brigands who made off with several valuables. Efforts to catch the thieves have failed, and Lord Alistair is now demanding compensation from Commander Edwin of King's Landing. The matter has been brought for arbitration at your court. Yeah, it seems fair. He'll pay for what was lost. I think that's just. Single man in the Independence faction. And that's Lord Freder Brune. So we'll have to keep that from triggering. Aside from that, everyone seems to like me. So that's good. Lothar Boggs died under suspicious circumstances. He's kind of a nobody. Sigrid Harlaw tried to imprison the Master of Greygarden and he surrendered. Good. Good to know that the Iron Isles continues to remain in peace. No one likes him. I mean, they failed the elective monarchy civil war, so they don't like him. My bannerman, Ronald Aaron, imprisoned the Lord of Witch Isle. Fantastic. My mission to improve your good name has so far been a success, so she's improved my good name with Garce the Fat Gardener. Can I really not? I can't even take Casterly Rock if I wanted to. Well, Vakar's got a new link. The Yellow Gold link. Link from the Citadel signifying that the holder has acquired enough knowledge of coin and arithmetic. Great. Your Grace, news... Grave news, Your Grace. Winter fever has broken out in King's Landing. The gods help us. Now, Aegon won't hide. Aegon's too brave. He's too authoritative and just to his people. He won't just hide behind a wall. Aegon probably will. He's a craven. But not Aegon. So we'll just have to see if we can survive through the outbreak of winter fever. Valena's become officially possessed. She's no longer a lunatic. She's actually possessed by the devil. Oh, God. Samella's still fine. Nothing there. Vakar's all the way in Old Town, so he'll be safe, more than likely. Is he still second in line, despite being in the Citadel? No. He's actually no longer in line. He's fifth in line now. After Aegon, it would go to Samela for whatever reason, and then to his kids, I think. No, then to Valena, then to Aegon, and then to Vakar? Why is Valerian not even in line? Oh no, Valerian's first in line to Dragonstone, which was what I was looking at. He's third in line to the throne. It seems Vakar's inheritance has been kind of renounced a bit. Halda's is complaining about the Dark Cells. Let her rot. And in fact, I'll execute her. Queen beyond the wall. He's only got 700 men. And there's already a big revolt against him. So his hold on the kingdom beyond the wall shouldn't last very long. Rhaenys has been a Leal-enabled servant. Yes, I'll arrange this award. Have a look at winter fever, how it's spreading. Lord Randall's been very insistent about spending some time... Oh my god, no, I don't have time for this. Leave me alone, Lips. He really wants to be on my good side. I just don't like him. Ooh, Driftmark has gotten winter fever. Yeah, he's hiding immediately. Of course he is. I'm not surprised. But that makes sure my grandchildren and my daughter will be safe, so that's good. Your Kingsguard Sir Oswell Waynwood died of the winter fever, so winter fever is starting to really affect some important people. He just always looks sick. Cargill has gout now. Gerald has gonorrhea. They're all sick. There's only 5 men in King's Landing. One's obviously in Dragonstone, and he should be hiding behind the wall as well. Well, the commander of the Gold Cloaks died of symptoms of winter fever. A knight from a powerful house, Sir Morgan Flowers, the Middlebury bastard. Kadar, son of Kader. Giles Ray. None of these men. None of them look good. Harwin Vance. Join my Kingsguard. He has joined. Okay, great. So Sir Harwin Vance is now a member of the Kingsguard. Which is very nice. Wrong type of holding. Oh, I need to make a new commander of the Gold Cloaks. That's right, I'll keep time passing, but I'll think someone up here. Baldric is the King's Justice, so not him. Thurgood, how about you? Where is he? Oh, come on. Thurgood. He's a little young. I'll name his half-brother. I'll give it to Thurgood, why not? The young commander of the Gold Cloaks, his father is Master of Whispers. So he wants to have command of the forces instead of Garland Gardner. Well, he is a really good commander. My lord, you make a good point. Fair enough. Oh, now we can expand the royal fleet. That's what I was waiting for. Party of soldiers flying the banner of Lord Alaric of Mosborough recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in King's Landing. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He has brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. The fire was a divine act. I don't think it was a divine act. Lord Alaric will compensate, yeah. Recent events have increased your grasp of stewardship. Excellent, so I become an amateur steward. I mean, right now we're just waiting for something to happen, I suppose. Have a look at some of the lords. Lord Brandon Stark is married to a regular Vale woman. Well, the Dark Robin has been attacked while investigating rumors of a plot in King's Landing. Sinister forces are at work. Hopefully they're not threatening me. Just a plot on someone else. He's got a son, Harmon. Harmon Stark looks really good, actually. Quick and really good traits. Who's married to a Hornwood. They've had a son, Roderick Stark. Your Grace, I'm pleased to report the latest stretch of road buildings complete. So that's finally finished. 7 kingdoms are now binded together. That was which one? Willowwood, Wycombe, Aaronford, and Freelands. Oh, that was the Trident to the Neck, I think. So, a road for Winterfell in the north. They'll just complete our connection to the north. Still a lot of roads to build. A lot of roads to build. I was looking at Old Lord Stark. I'm not joining attorney. God. Lord Cregan, his second son is 9. Got a daughter, Liara. Faith of the 7 rebels rose up in Bywater. They'll be crushed. Just 100. Daughter Liara, who has a hairlip, and is 6. And Lord Domeric is a genius, the 4-year-old. Interesting. Now we've seen how his line has ended up a little weird. Trial by combat. Corwin Crane was beheaded at the end of it. Jorah joined the Night's Watch. He serves in the Castle of Icemark. Donner died in battle, fighting for the Second Sons, I believe. Liara has been married and had a lot of kids married to her uncle. And then Rickon died of the Bloody Flux. So, Torrhen's children, weird little path there. Your Grace, I'm pleased to report that the latest stretch of roads building is complete. The 7 kingdoms are now binded together even closer. Good work. That was very quick. I assumed that was something else, but the fact that you finished the roads immediately. River Road between the West and the Trident. Improve the road to Old Town. The Ocean Road between Lannisport and Highgarden. The High Road through the Mountains of the Moon. We'll do the High Road first. We gotta connect to the Valeman. We just gotta. Let's have a look at this Dothraki Khal and how he's doing, because he's got hold of all of Qohor. He's evidently snuffed out that. A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. I could give him patronage, but Aegon just recently stopped being proud, so I think he's not going to. He's going to ignore him. And I've become humble now in my late years. Interesting turn of events for Aegon. So weak Khal. Probably because he's in hiding. Why is he in hiding? Is there a plague? The bloody flux, maybe? A couple of household knights are practicing. The cold-blooded destrier and the warm-blooded charger amble towards each other, their riders preparing to crush their lances against each other. I watch their destrier crash to the ground with its rider crushed beneath him. Let me have at it. Lord Randall sent me an envelope containing the rotten head of some no-name bard who allegedly was writing songs mocking me. Judging by the message sticking from the bard's mouth, Lord Randall apparently thinks this gruesome gift will make me like him more. Randall, he is crazy. I don't like him at all. This has made me like him even less. Just go back to your little castle in the Vale. Leave me alone. Horgan Hor, what is he trying to do? Claiming Great White. Glad he's losing. Heard tales of how great... Oh my god. So what? Leave me alone. It's not rich or prosperous. You live in Crow's Barrens. It's literally called Barren. You know, you don't have anything here. 8.2 gold. God. Doesn't actually pay me anything in tax because he has no money. Tyget Greenfield has now died of winter fever, and my Lord Commander has recommended Sir Harwood Swigert. Very well, send the invitation. And he's denied it. He said no. Knights I can trust most, Sir Stefan. Son Vake are still here, and Gregor Good. I forgot all about the Good brothers. They were originally in the Kingsguard, Griffith and Gregor. Could have went Julian Good. Gregor's a little sick. Just let the events pick it for me right now, because I don't really want to do another search for a Kingsguard. Not that it's that much extra effort, it's just... You can probably find someone pretty decent here as well. Here, Mathis of Woodhollow, really good knight. Brave, shrewd. How about just calling you Mathis Hollow? How's that? And you can keep your sigil. A daughter was born to Sir Garland Gardner and Princess Felaine of the Iron Throne named Rael. That's really good, actually, because I could marry her to Valerion now. I mean, he is 10 years older, but that's probably the closest marriage he's going to get. It would mean he's married only at 24. Might be better suited for young Aegon. But Valerion is the future heir to the Iron Throne. He should take priority. Did you stop hiding? Good for you. He's become a tyrant. God damn it. Pleased to report the latest stretch of road building. You are really pumping out roads. Prove the road to Old Town, Ocean Road, or a river road between the West and the Trident. We'll do the river road. To all my subjects... Oh, it's the inheritance of Leng. Don't think there's much interest there. Leng is too far away for us to care. And they chose God Emperor Yashtur of Leng. Congrats. Master of Laws Rainies is doing a superb job. I'm having trouble with a town and a castle in King's Landing, and I shall of course send my Master of Laws to try and increase the relation between them. But which one should I start with? The castle. Obviously, get that feudal vassal opinion up. Ah, well, I did say we would only take on tourneys in regions, and now the Lord of Atranta has invited me to a region there. Lord of the Trident. He's dishonorable. He has had a son, Boros Baratheon. So as Baratheon lives on. Usurp title, that's fine. Whilst preparing for the tourney, a young peasant boy has taken a helping with your horse and armor. You're not quite sure where he came from and how he started helping you, but he seems an earnest lad and eager to help. Perhaps he'd make a good squire. Yes, I'll take him on. Humble enough that I don't need a big fancy knight. Here you go, boy. Oh god. My ward has not improved his swordsmanship skills during his training. Even worse, you were overzealous and injured your ward, so he's become wounded. Don't think he likes me very much. I immediately wounded him after taking him as a squire. Lordship of the Ghost Hills, that's fine. After arriving in Otranto the first day of the tourney began in earnest, you tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final round of lists begins, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. Already my horse, but I'll do that in the next episode. I'll end this here. Now, I just want to... Before I end this, I just wanted to say, this series is getting a little overly peaceful for CK2, and I wanted to give a brief apology for that, I guess. I know these last couple of episodes might not be as exciting as maybe the first ones were, but, I mean, that's just part of the game. When you have a king who's actually likable, it gets very boring, which is why I do a whole roleplay aspect to it. It just so happens that he has amazing traits. I do expect that once Aegon dies, things will be a little more chaotic and maybe more fun, a lot more active plots, more factions, all those things, because Arion... He's officially become cruel now, aside from a craven and arbitrary, apparently. He's a tyrant, he's wroth, he's cynical. He's just a terrible guy. So, yeah, I would encourage you guys to stick around, because when Aegon dies, which seems to be soon, things should get a little more exciting. So do bear with me for these episodes. Well, anyways, you know, that put completely aside, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do like and subscribe. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.